Alrighty, hey there, guys. Welcome back to another stream. This time we're again starting with Blue Archive. But I do want to remind, this will be the last segment of Blue Archive before Halloween. After this, Blue Archive's on hold until the plans for Halloween are over. All right. What we are going to be doing is this also will be the shortest one of all of them. Because again, we're just doing two things. First off, we are doing the group story for the Red Winter office. The only group for Red Winter that has a thing. Yeah. Even though we do have at least two other groups that have at least two other people. They still didn't give 227 or the Knowledge Liberation Front for that. But anyway, we're starting with the president is always right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. May I ask you, President Chirino? Assistant. Have you ever heard of a character named Peroro? Peroro? Ah, yes, I remember a few students had a strange bird flush for that name. It was drooling and flapping its wings. I found it fit for a student Red Winter, so I confiscated all of them. Is there something the matter? You see, I went to downtown Kivotos last weekend and limited edition Peroro was being sold at an auction. Everyone was dying to get their hands on this oversized, ugly, useless, stuck character plush. They were willing to pay double for it. Millennium, Gehenna, even the highbrow Trinity students were all desperate for Peroro. How pathetic. The students of those schools are brainwashed by the freedom of information. Red Winter Federal Academy controls such silly media in order to keep our students from being manipulated the same way. But a wise leader learns even from fools. I, the smart and wise great leader, have found inspiration from their idiocy and come with a brilliant idea to strengthen our authority. Please illuminate me, great president. It's to bring Peroro to Red Winter Federal Academy. Excuse me? What? Do you not work, Chairman Marina? I said I want to bring Peroro to Red Winter Federal Academy. The bird may be drooling dullard, but Kivoda students are undeniably obsessed with it. So, if we bring Peroro here, it's to attract applicants from all over Kivodas, right? An academy's power is proportional to its enrollment. If our numbers increase because of Peroro, Red Winter Academy will turn to a super academy like the likes of which Trinity and Gehenna once told a Kano to. However, Peroro has a rather small fan base. A perfect plan, great leader. Chief Secretary Tomoe. I like to think that Tomoe just shoved Marina to the ground. I like to think that. Promotion through mascots is propaganda 101. It's only a matter of time before students flock here to we have a charming mascot of our own. You came up with such a great plan so quickly. Excellent judgment, President Chirino. Is that so? Yes, of course. Naturally, I, the student council president, being a Fireland's great leader, athletics club captain, would come up with a brilliant plan. Peroro's Snow White feathers match perfectly with Red Winter Academy's brand. We put him in uniform and make him our PR manager. And adding a big white mustache, we push it right over the top. What do you think? Word Red Winter Academy's might will spread over Kivodas. Yes, that was my idea exactly. Excellent, Tomoe. But Peroro isn't a student. Or Rio, for that matter. Chairman Marina, what are you mumbling about in the corner? Please speak up. Or do you have complaints about my great plan? Of course not. It's a wonderful idea. Is it? My plans are always perfect. The only thing we have to figure out is how to get Peroro transferred here. Chairwoman Marina, it'll be your responsibility to transfer Peroro to Red Winter Academy. What? Are you not happy? You should be honored by the chance to execute my plan. I shall award you with the Golden Mustache Medal once you successfully bring Peroro to Red Winter. But how much the Red Star fictional character is a student? Disrespect, Chairman Marina. I saw Peroro dancing and singing downtown Kifotis with these very eyes. Are you saying you don't believe the words of Red Winter Academy's president, the Beautifier Lands, great leader, etc.? Etc. No, it's not that. You will. I actually forgot this portrait existed for Marina. I legit forgot about this because it is barely used. Allow me to intervene. This is written in Red Winter Academy's rules. Red Winter Federal Academy Rules Article 1. President Chirino is always right. Red Winter Federal Academy 2 Rules Article 2. Any person that makes a statement that violates Article 1 must be purged. I will certainly hope you are not violating the rules, Chairman Marina. Of course not, but... That president is right. I'm supposed to make a fictional character to a student. I can't make a fictional Peroro. Will I turn something into Peroro? Okay, I can make this work. Yes, You count on me, President. I'll bring Peroro to Red Winter Academy as you ordered. Excellent. I'll be counting on you, Chairman Marina. Time for a nap already. Tomoe, I'm sleepy. Your bed is already prepared. Please come this way. Transferring Peroro to Red Winter Federal Academy. If this fails, I could lose my promotion. Or worse, I could get purged. I can't let that happen. This has to work. I have to prove myself. President Chirino is always right. Yep, poor Marina. And now we begin part 2. Therefore, you shall become Peroro. What do you mean, therefore? That seems like a gigantic leap. Here I was, celebrating I was finally leaving the former institute, through my suspension was at last over, and then I found out the only way I can leave is if I become Peroro? What's going on? You are finally leaving. If you accept, you'll live comfortably in the main institute. You don't even have pudding. All you have to do is wear a Peroro costume and say Pero at the end of your sentences. How desperate do you think I am? Ask some of your security council cronies. I don't want to wear that stupid costume. I already tried. It's too small for any of them. The very success of this operation hinges on a tiny kid like you. Does that make you feel good? No, I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about being called a tiny kid. And anyway, this whole thing doesn't make any sense. Peroro isn't real. I don't care if it's the president's order. This order's impossible. I mean, you're not wrong. Wait a moment. Comrade Nodoka, are you implying President Chirino is wrong? Ah, Jesus. How dare you blatantly break the rules in front of the security chair? I'll be purged. I'm already suspended, so your petty stats won't really work. I don't care if I get to come back to the main institute. I'm not gonna wear your stupid costume or do your stupid lines. I truly didn't want to resort to this, but it seems you leave me no choice. Security Council, bring you know what. This is premium pudding from L'Osso Bleu. Are you trying to bribe me with this 1,000 yen premium pudding? It's not that I'm not tempted, but I don't think I'll be bribed so easily. You're wrong, I think. What are you going on about? Suspended students don't deserve bribes. I'm going to torture you and break your spirit. You're going to torture me with pudding? How? You're eating it? How cruel. I understand that. You know I've been living here in poverty and can no longer remember the sweet taste of pudding. This kind of suffering is nothing compared to what I've already been through. Very well, then. You're throwing it away! How dare you! You only took one bite, and then you wasted like a waster! Do you think I didn't do my homework before coming here? You've lived in a former institute for a while, which means you become thrifty. There's now nothing more horrendous and painful to you than food being wasted. Now, if you don't want to endure true suffering, I recommend you cooperate. You truly are President Torino's dog. Merciless and cruel, Chairman Marina. But I've strengthened my will while living in the former institute. You'll never break me or convince me to wear your stupid costume. Can't help but admire your spirit as a fellow Red Winter student. I accept your challenge, then. Security Council, bring the next item. Marina's torture continued. I see. So this is your chair's telescope. Indeed, it's equipped with an expensive high-quality lens. I haven't washed my hands all day. Maybe I'll just run my sticky fingers all over the lens. Is that okay with you? Get away from my telescope, you monster! Next, the soft feather I especially airlifted from the Secretariat. How long will you last against my tickle attack? Okay, fine. I'll do whatever you want. Just stop tickling me. I don't think so. You don't sound like Ferraro to me. Do you want to try this deep-fried pineapple with a mint chocolate drizzle? Please end my suffering. I believe that should be enough. Let me ask you again. What is your name? Ferraro. Not a bear, not a rabbit. Peroro, Pero, Pero. So that's the spirit. I should be able to report to President Torino now. I'll transfer this fake Peroro, receive a special gold mustache medal, and I'd be one step closer to being the next president. Now, Doka, or say Comrade Peroro, let's go. This is a very important mission for Red Winter Academy. Not a single mistake will be tolerated. Pero. Well, guess the president always wins. Late! Where's Secretary Chairman Marina? The Secretariat's weekly meeting started 10 minutes ago. It technically started 30 minutes late because of your nap. Shut up! I'm allowed to delay meetings as much as I want. I'm Red Winter Academy Student Council President and Great Leader. A mere security chair can't make me wait. This is unacceptable. I'll purge her. I sincerely apologize for making you wait, President Torino. Late! I had to wait an entire 10 minutes. Come here so I can purge you. I'm sorry, President. It took me longer than I thought to prepare my report. However, I have good news. Good news? Yes, as you ordered, I transferred Peroro to Red Winter Federal Academy. Yeah, really? Excellent work, Chair Marina. Now, since from all over Kivotas will swarm to our school. I'm honored to be of service to you, President. So, where's Peroro? Quickly, show me. Yes, of course. Comrade Peroro, come forward. This is Peroro. This derpy bird is Peroro. We'll be seeing Peroro a lot during Volume 3, by the way. Peroro. What is this terrifying gigantic bird? Is it drooling? This is Peroro, just as you requested. I suppose it is, but I didn't expect it to be so ugly in person. I only saw it from a distance in the city. On closer inspection, it's not as cute as I thought. But Peroro is very popular in Komodos. The censor on the Secretariat with a mustache will draw a huge crowd. How dare you suggest that? Why would I put my precious symbol of authority on something so ugly? Chief Secretary Tomoe may have said something like that. We were clearly led astray. I can't stand the thought of having to see this unpleasant thing every time I go in and out of Secretariat. Marina, I have a new job for you. Purge it. Send it to the former institute immediately. Former institute Spec Ops 2227, Barrow? That thing just talk? Even the former institute is a cold and barren place. It's dear to each of us. And if you think of a giant trash can, I don't care if you're the president. I won't stand for this, Para. Why does Exile Pervert come out of Peroro? It was fake? Are you stupid, Para? Peroro is a fictional character. How dare you try to trick me, Marina? I'm sorry, President. I was just trying to fulfill your possible orders. No excuses. You conspired with a suspended Spec Ops student to see me. Unforgivable. Purge all of them. Take the pervert and former security chair to the former institute immediately. You can't scare a suspended student with the threat of purging, Pero. It's a Pero revolution, Pero. You've been purged too, Marina. Rise up. Let's fight against this dictator. Just falling Torino. Fine. So be it. This is a coup. Cootie. What? Security chair staging coup? What? No. After 3 revolts and purges during a single week, the Secretariat eventually resumed its original state. The Peroro costume was to be discarded, but an anonymous Trinity student bought it at an exorbitant price. And that is the mini group story for the Red Winter Secretariat. They all are idiots, aren't they? But now it's time for the first mini story, Red Winter Tour Log. Pandemonium's previously well-kept secret tour log of Red Winter Academy. So yes, this is going to be the first time we're encountering the Pandemonium Society, mentioned previously in Volume 1. I finally arrived! There are too many concerns to count, but to start, why in the world are we here? Isn't it obvious? Red Winter Federal Academy is one of the biggest schools in Kibotos, which also means they have one of the biggest student populations. That's not what I was asking. There can't be a good reason you want to exchange meeting with Red Winter. What's up your sleeve, Makoto? All will be revealed once we meet with their dictator. And my ingenious, marvelous plan will fall perfectly into place. Tell me your plan, I beg of you. If I don't know your plan, I can't formulate a proper escape. There you go again, Iroha. This plan is going to be a success. I just know it. Last 82 times. Thank you very much for waiting, Pandemonium Society. My name is Tomoe, Chief Secretary at the Red Winter Office. Our great leader is waiting. Please come this way. Reminder, Pandemonium Society is the student council of Gehenna. Welcome to Red Winter, Gehenna people. It's fake? It took her way too long. Yes, if you haven't realized it by now, Makoto is a fucking idiot. She really should not be a fucking leader. But here you are, the great leader of Gehenna. This is Chirino, our esteemed president, beautifier of lands, great leader, athletics club captain, chief of sanitation, head of all prefects, maven of meal service, this year's MVP, this week's MVP, and today's MVP. Yes, that is me. I'm the most important person you could ever have the honor of meeting in Red Winter. Yep, She sounds exactly like a certain someone. Drop the formalities. I'm cunningly lured you here. My plan is successful. What'd I tell you, Iroha? What did you do, Makoto? Isn't it obvious at this point? I've been colluding with the security chairman in secret. She wishes nothing more than overthrow the dictator that stands on top of Red Winter. She wanted revolution, and I've been supporting her every step of the way. What? To put it simply, this is the coup! Oh, coup, you say? I don't have to hide anymore. You've fallen directly into an elaborate trap set by me and your security chairman. I think I know where this is going. It's your turn, Secretary Chairman. Subdue the little kid and together we'll reign over the enormous power that is Red Winter. Hello? Security Chairman? That was her cue. Where's Marina? She attempted to stage a coup last week, so she's currently being held at the former institute. Marina will never stop trying, will she? I can't help but respect that iron will. The security chairman was caught trying to stage a different coup? And she's exiled? Perhaps Chairman Makoto's plan was referring to last week's coup. Please allow me to confirm. Chairman Marina, I hope you've been well. I was hoping to confirm the current situation with you. The Pandemonium Society Gehenna arrived here claiming they had planned to stage a coup with you today. Coup with you today? Stage a coup? Today? Oh, yes, you're correct. It slipped my mind entirely to contact Gehenna. Chief Secretary Tomoe, I'm sorry, but could you update them on the situation for me? I'm preoccupied with the stubborn stand on the floor. Understood. Good luck. So that appears to be the situation. It appears you're the one who missed your cue, or perhaps Marina was too impatient to wait for you. But my plan! You stuck your foot in the game, cut out. Escort the Pandemonium Society members to the Exchange Meeting Hall. Yes. Please, right this way. I might not be in a position to say this, but this exchange meeting is still happening. Is this some kind of secret code for prison? Why do we do that? Coups are par for the course. Of course, Marina will have to face the consequences for attempting to stage one. We can't cancel something as important as the meeting with Gehenna over something so trivial. Trivial? Par for the course? I don't know why I said core. Naturally. Tomoe, how many coups have we had this past month? 3 attempts, Great Leader, with 2 of them being successful. You're right. Remember the epic grizzly bear ride I had to guide through the snowy mountains? We traversed the icy seas and returned triumphantly to the academy. That's so. My records show that you very adorably screamed and cried for me when we encountered the bear. I found it very endearing. Jump, Chief Secretary! I hope that gives you a better understanding, Chair. I am the great leader of Red Winter. So can't even touch my power. Insignificant! No more talking. The dictator says myself has a busy schedule. The Exchange Meeting Hall with you. All right, I guess. Yes. Yes. Makoto's an idiot. Makoto's an idiot, and yes, this is your first view at the Pandemonium Society. We're not going to get a whole lot of them, so enjoy this while you can. And so the Red Winter office and Pandemonium Society's exchange meeting finally began. The turnout for the Pandemonium Society's re-election vote this year was the lowest it's ever been. Don't be too impressed, dear leader. I see you don't understand. Allow me to illuminate you. Politics is I've never heard this word until this bit. I've flubbed this word. Forgive me. Bobocracy. That's what I'm wanting to say this as. So if I said it wrong, please correct me. Therefore, the fewer students that are engaged in politics, the more powerful we become. Our 3.8% voter turnout is a symbol of society's absolute power. That sounds like a load of rubbish to me, Chairman Makoto. Your approach to power is that of an amateur. Des Moines, report turnout for the Red Winter general election. The voter turnout for last election was 300%, great leader. 300? Now do you understand? The bigger, the better. You could never outdo Red Winter Academy with such paltry tactics. How could this be? How do we fight against those numbers? How dare they underestimate me? I am the great, the one and only Makoto. Yeah, can we go back now? Absolutely not. I, the chair of the Pandemonium Society, can't turn tail and run after such abject humiliation. I won't be defeated. What in the world? So, you've seen it. Great leader. It's a self-portrait. The artist truly captured the intimidating power of my authority. Isn't it incredible? I know. The wonder and awe inspiring up in the wonder and awe rising up in your soul must be almost unbearable. That's not really how I would put it. It's funny how Makoto could see through this. And it's kind of funny, because you would think that Makoto's reaction would be, why don't I have a picture like this? Iroha! Well, you have bad taste in art. You call yourself the leader of Gehenna with such poor understanding of propaganda? I truly worry for Gehenna's future. Say that to me again. I dare you. Hey, no one wins if we fight here. And President Chirino, please calm down. Your approach is narrow-minded. And you shouldn't react so pettily to mere conversation, Chair. See, I'm completely unfazed by you calling me narrow-minded. Okay. Let me offer you a gift, since this exchange meeting is for our schools to establish friendly relations. What is your motto, Chair? Tell me the philosophy behind your beliefs. What do you mean? My motto? Makoto's motto. It'd probably be... Oh. She said something after she stole pudding from the refrigerator once. This is the background that they will use for Pandemonium Society, by the way. The pudding. What about it? I ate it. Were you looking for an apology? I mean, that's your business, but you're just so shameless. Let me take this opportunity to teach you something, Iroha. Self-reflection, regret, those things only hold you back. The chair of the Pandemonium Society would never stoop so low. I, Makoto, have zero regrets. Okay, sure, if you say so. I've underestimated you. There's nothing more serious than pudding. I respect your fearlessness in so brazenly attacking our most precious resource, Chair Makoto. Allow me to answer you in kind. Tomoe, some of the most skilled master in all of Red Winter. Yes, great leader. I'll give you something on par with your unrelenting motto. A few days later, in front of the Gehenna School gate. Hi, Hina. What is this? The Pandemonium Society held an exchange meeting with Red Winter recently. Their president sent us this gift they created in honor of the event. It's supposed to be Chairman Makoto, I think. Yep. The strange statue is demolished into dust with each Boscheth's gunfire. Yes, Hina destroyed it, and each Boscheth is her gun. Ta-da! It's your favorite mascot, Ibuki! Hi! Ibuki hopes Ibuki's putting safe and sound. Ibuki, you see... Well, what? Where's Ibuki's pudding? How come Ibuki can't have it? Did Ibuki do something wrong? Was Ibuki a bad girl? No, Ibuki, you're not the one who is bad. Ibuki, I'm sorry. I know it's your side. Regret, no reflection. I'm a bad person. I wronged you. I have so many regrets. And with that introduction to Pandemonium's mascot, Ibuki, that ends Red Winter Tour Log. We also have not seen all of the Pandemonium Society. There are 2 more members that we still have not seen. And we won't for an actually long time. Like, I'm dead serious. We won't be seeing those remaining 2 for a long time. And I did say that the Blue Archive segment was going to be shorter. Because it was just going to be those 2. We are now fully done with Blue Archive until after Halloween. Once then, we will be starting Chapter 3. And it's going to be a long one. And we even with events that will be kicking in. So hope you have a lot of popcorn, folks. Because I think we're going to be ending the year with Chapter 3. Yeah. So we are going to go on intermission, and we will be back with One Piece. Be right back.